Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As you all know, my name is Rawwill, and today, oh shit. Look like I've been smoking dope. Hello. Oh, it's recording? Oh my.
Not hello.
What are we talking about?
Okay, hi guys.
Hi guys. This is Rawwill.
Can I introduce myself on my own channel?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rawwill.
For those of you who know. Okay, go ahead. Hi guys.
Is that controversial?
Wait, what did you want to talk about?
This your video.
Your video. That's what you asked me.
Nigga, you said we was talking about gay shit.
Gay. Great, because you look like a dyke. So, hi.
And you are a dyke. So, hey.
But I'm not a dyke. So, hi.
Girl, shut up.
No, be serious. I need some cute people on my channel.
Bitch, get the fuck. Bye. I'm taking all my shit. Bye.
Hey guys, my name is Rawwill. And today what we're going to be talking about is, well, first of all, this is...
I'm Lauren. I go by Lauren Michelle. You can follow me at _LAUTEN. Also have a podcast. You can follow us at the Collab Crew, and that's COLAB Crew. And also, if you want to guest host on the podcast, it is a visual podcast. Hit your girl up. Let me know. Don't be a hoe. You know how shit go. Hey.
Yeah, this is Lauren. This is one of my best friends, and she's also gay.
I'm not gay.
She's gay.
First of all, bitches.
You have to take that off.
First of all, bitches, you see how sleek these edges is? I'm not motherfucking gay, okay?
Dykes be having some slick
they do,
edges.
so I should have said this. But I actually...
showed them the Uggs.
I'm not a dyke, y'all. Oh, that look good. That look good. Anyways, I'm also thick.
Dykes be thick as hell.
They are, but I was just letting them know I'm not thick. That wasn't to...
You're not thick?
I mean, I was just letting them know that I am thick. That wasn't to thicken my argument. But no, you see the Jesus piece. You see it.
That don't...
But no, I don't identify as anything. I just like what I like.
Yeah, okay, so she said she doesn't identify, right?
Not right. Did you read it back class?
So what we're going to be talking about today is the difference between dating men and women. She's dated both. Why don't you start with telling us how it's like dating men?
Men ain't shit. I think for me, the biggest difference in dating men and women, I guess, well, the men that I've been with and the women that I've been with, it's more so with men, there's always that fight to be the head of something. It's always that whole wearing the pants stigma in a relationship. And I mean, it's cool. Look, I'm baby. I like to be babied the fuck out of. You get it? But at the same time, there's also a lot of times a disconnect between how emotional a man can get, or how emotionally attached a man can show that he's emotionally attached. But with women, oh my gosh, I feel like there's not... Chances are there's not that boundary when it comes to being emotional. If you with a nigga, you got to be prepared to go 10 years of being in a relationship without having an engagement ring. If you with a woman, shit, you can meet her one night, the next day y'all engaged.
Wait, what?
Like lesbians, the first date happens, the second date they bring in the U-Haul. You never heard that?
No, I heard that lesbians get attached like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you might just get an engagement ring on the third date, y'all. So I don't know. I think.
So do you think that's like a good thing, or you like that, or like?
It can be. It just depends on where you are in life and how you I guess, like, how you view relationships or how serious you take relationships. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, let's say I'm in a relationship, and where I'm at in life is I'm nowhere near wanting to take on that commitment, because of course there's financials that are involved.
You're young.
And then if that's an issue and your partner is like literally pushing to rush things, there's always a weight on you. I feel like a lot of times it's a lot harder for women to just be casual, or women to just, okay, well, we're just friends and that's it, or we're gonna see where this takes us, we're gonna this, that, and the third.
That's based off your experience? My
experience, yeah, compared to a guy. Now with a guy, you can be chilling in a talking stage for 85 years. Women, it's like a lot of times, especially if there's that commotion, what the fuck?
Commotion.
If there is that emotional connection between the two of you, it's hard to pump brakes on something that's genuine and strong when it comes to two women being emotionally intimate. That's been a really big difference between hetero relationships and homo relationships. So
it's a less emotion in hetero, based off your experience.
A lot of times it gives the presence of that. So a man can be definitely all 100% emotionally attached to you. It's just what he shows. So you might know that he's emotionally attached, but he shows it different because a lot of times he's not trying to show it much, if at all. Yeah. And women just don't give a fuck. A lot of times, the ones that I've dealt with sometimes.
Based off my experience, I don't really have much experience with men, but the one experience I did have, I wasn't emotionally attached in it. I'm definitely way more emotionally attached with women, so I see where you're coming from. Wait, which do you prefer though? Like, well, I kind of already know, but
I love women. I typically find myself more emotionally involved with women, but that's not for me to say if a guy came along that I just 100% completely shut him down. So I've noticed that I enjoy women more in certain aspects, and then I enjoy men more in certain aspects. So it just really all depends. And how I'm feeling that day, you know.
Not that day. So who do you see yourself ending up with?
I was just thinking about that. Oh, goddamn, these bitches are I plead the fifth. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you could plead the fifth.
Girl, fuck that shit. A bitch ain't never gonna plead the fifth. I feel like, ultimately, when I think about it, I guess I see myself, I've always seen myself marrying a man. I've always seen myself spending the rest of my life with a man. Having my children grow up with a father figure in the house, and not saying that two women can't rock that shit. I just know it's a lot of stigma in the Black community that our young boys are raised without a father in the household. And of course, two moms are better than one, but I think there's a certain level of something that men provide or can provide for their children that women can't, and vice versa. So
could you see yourself having a...
But I wasn't finished.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. So, but I've always just seen myself marrying a man and that's it. But lately it's kind of been, I'm not really sure, you know what I mean? I've been more open to a woman ultimately, but bottom line, it's always in my mind been a man.
From growing up and stuff. Could you see yourself having a child with a man, but marrying a woman, but still having the father in your child's life? You get me? Not like a relationship with a guy, but like
donor.
Yeah, something like that. Just so like they could have a father figure.
It's a good idea, but at the same time, I think if I were to use a donor, I don't know how I would feel with that man actively being in my child's life. I think that might be a decision that they get to make later on down the line when they're old enough to make that decision.
Because they're a donor?
Because I think, for me, when I think about it, if that was the case, I don't ever want it to be a thing where it's my spouse or whomever did not physically birth the baby feel left out, because this child also has a father, also has a second parent, a biological second parent. You know, I don't know about that question.
You don't have to know, because you're like, well, you almost 30, so
shut your ass. Y'all don't listen to her.
almost 30.
I'm literally only a year older than her. I'm not 30.
4 years older than me.
Rodney. And you do that because you know it bothers me. You are so rude.
It's okay. But
a year older.
4. Do you have anything you want to ask me? No? Okay.
No, I don't give a fuck. No, I'm kidding. Because baby don't give a fuck.
We're about to fight. No.
You like popping pussy? You like getting your pussy popped?
First of all, what does that even mean? Please clarify.
You know what I mean. You like popping pussy, or you like